What is going on, everybody? Another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures, and it has been a massive time between drinks. This episode, oh man, have I got some stuff in store for you. I've got some chef's kiss cooking. We're going to conquer Calcup Hill on the Y62. Going to head down to Jaspers Lake, Jaspers Beach, all that kind of cool stuff. We're expecting a full-blown storm. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Camping in the rain. This is how you test how your full camping setup works. Camping in the absolute worst conditions possible. So it's meant to be bucketing down tonight, but I can't wait. It's going to be bloody awesome. I'm so excited to go camping in the rain. It's going to be absolutely epic. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But this looks like it's going to be a two-part series. I'll do the first episode of Jaspers Beach, conquering all that and going down there. And then the secondary episode will go down to Calcup Hill and check out all this cool stuff around that way. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so just cruising down Sue's Road, and what I'm going to do is going to stop off somewhere so I can put the pork in the oven. This is all pre-marinated pork. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, but I want to get in the oven now because it's going to take about 6 hours to cook, and that's probably going to give you a bit of an idea of what I'm cooking for tonight for dinner. But I'm just going to find a little place to pull off on Sue's Road, and we'll get this pork in the oven. I've already got the oven in the back preheating now, 150 degrees, that'll be perfect temperature. I've got the temperature probe so I can get the internal temperature just perfect. So by the time I get to camp, it should be pretty much bang on, about 5 hours, 6 hours. But yeah, let's find a little place to pull off on Sue's Road, and yeah, let's get this pork in the oven. Okay, so I want to get lunch on the way now because this is going to take a while. What we're cooking for dinner, if you see this is already a bit marinated, is pulled pork burgers on the beach. And since Feral, the beer company, has sponsored this trip with some free beer, I'm going to call it the Feral Burger. So first things first, what we're going to do with this pork, just go into my Jiffy pantry here. I'm losing the peanut butter before I even start. We need a oven bag. Now the reason I'm using an oven bag is pretty much to seal the juices into the bag, because on the other end, what I'm hopefully going to do is make a sauce out of it. And I've already lost my little tag. That's a little bit of a shame. Alright, so the oven bag is going to go inside the oven tray, and then we're going to be laughing with some pulled pork burgers. Now, it's about 11 o'clock, so I predict I'm probably going to get at camp, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 o'clock. Then the oven can sit on, what do we got? About 2 more hours when the car's parked up. I've already got a pre-made coleslaw to go with it, so we're going to be absolutely laughing. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. That's going to be so good. The spice rub is paprika, sugar, or brown sugar I should say, cayenne pepper, and then salt, and then this normal pepper, and I think it's turmeric, not turmeric. I put a bit of garlic powder in there, and a bit of chili flakes as well. So a bit of everything. Should taste pretty good. Alright, let's get these oven bags nice and tight. Alright, You can go right there. I've only got a small piece because, well, it's a solo trip, so I don't really want to have too much excess food. I pretty much cut the roast in half, and the other half sitting at home. So I'll cook that up when I get home. Probably do the same thing. Pulled pork burgers at home. Oh, don't forget your rubbish. I need a bin bag on this car. All right, my hands are all red. Look at that. So I'll grab this because this has already been in the oven. That's what she looks like. Give that about, I'm going to say 6 to 7 hours. At about 150, pulled pork burgers on the beach. How good. All right, just jumped onto Stewart Road. This is the easiest way to get to Lake Jasper. As far as I've been told, there's probably a secret route that everyone knows about that, you know, everyone that's local that knows about, but I was told to head up this road. There's a little turn off that you go down and you sort of cruise down that, and that also takes you to Jaspers Beach. So hence where I'm going to camp tonight. But I want to talk about solo camping. Solo camping. It's probably not for everybody. Some people do really love camping with other people, and so do I. I think the big thing about solo camping is you really sort of get away from everything. If you can get out of like an area of reception, even better. But the good thing about solo camping is pretty much you've got to entertain yourself, and you also really can start sort of opening your mind up a bit. I really do get my best ideas when I go solo camping. Mainly because you got no distractions, you're by yourself, and you can just sort of like free your mind a bit. It's not for everybody, I don't think. If you're a female, you've got to be really careful solo camping. There's some weirdos out there, and generally out in the bush, there's generally where the weirdos hang out. So you know, just sort of prepare yourself. You know, go to somewhere where. Hopefully, maybe on your first solo trip, don't go out to the sort of middle of nowhere, but just go to somewhere that you know there's sort of people around, but you are by yourself, but you can sort of get help from other people if need be. Perfect probably place to start solo camping would be somewhere like Wellington Dam. It's quite popular. You are sort of close to all the amenities, and you're really close to Collie, and you know you've got reception and that kind of stuff if you do need to get help. What I normally do is go to somewhere secluded, somewhere a lot of people don't go, because that generally keeps you by yourself, but you've always got that risk. You don't know where everyone's going to be, so you've always got that risk of someone sort of popping up. But you can just sort of, you know, take it as it is and take it as it comes. But I really do enjoy solo camping is because you get to sort of look around and enjoy it a little bit more. You're not forced to rush anywhere. You've got your own time schedule, and you can just do your own thing, which I think is absolutely epic. But yeah, that's probably one of the main reasons I enjoy solo camping so much. But I've got about 22 minutes before this turn off, and then I can turn on to the tracks. It has already started raining, so yeah, I don't know what the footage of Lake Jasper is going to be like. Hopefully it sort of eases down a bit. They do say it's going to be off and on this afternoon, so hopefully it sort of calms down a little bit. It's only spitting, so nothing too bad. But yeah, by the time we get to Lake Jasper, I might just whip out the old GoPro and have a bit of a look around that way, because I know that can take a little bit of weather. But yeah, solo camping in a nutshell. I reckon go out and do it. Get out here, find a spot, and yeah, just sort of enjoy your own company a bit. It's actually quite nice. You actually do get really in touch with the surroundings and nature and that kind of thing when you do the old solo camp. But yeah, I'm going to keep cruising down this road, and it is now pretty much bang on lunchtime, so I'm going to get some lunch into me, probably at Lake Jasper. By the time I get there, it'll be about 12:30, so get some lunch into me and keep on cruising down to Lake Jasper. that was interesting. The big fronts obviously come through. I'm actually at Jaspers Lake, so not a bad little campground. But what I want to do is sort of go further down to Jaspers Beach. I did see the road was closed, but I don't know if the ranger just hasn't come down here and opened it up. So I have a look. There is another way in, so I'm not too stressed about it. But if you're keen-eyed, you probably noticed a new awning. Bloody glad I have it. Bloody glad. Because if I was setting up my super peg in this weather, I would be absolutely saturated. But this took, well, it's a 30-second awning, so this took 30 seconds pretty much to set up. And I'm in the dry, which is good because it is very wet. But I'm going to sit down here, and the front looks like it's going to go in about half an hour, so I'm not too stressed about it. Just going to have some lunch and just chill out a bit. Just been driving for the last 2 hours, so have a bit of a break. And yeah, get to Jaspers Beach. I don't know what the beach is going to look like. Yeah, it's going to be a bit how you're going, but all the water's already pulling off the awning. Pulling up quite well, actually. It's only been up for like 3 minutes, and look at it. Woo! Love it! All right, let's get some lunch. Let's get some lunch. I'm bloody hungry. Oh. Whew. Well, I just had some lunch. Nothing fancy, just had potato salad. So I had a look at the map. This weather should be buggering off in probably another 15 or so minutes. So I'm just going to chill out here. Not a bad place to chill out, really. But there's a bit of thunder in the background. Now that gets me excited because might have a bit of a show tonight. I do love camping in a storm, as long as you're prepped right. If you're prepped wrong, yeah, don't come out here with the old gazebo, because that ain't going to work for you. You really want to be prepped right if you're camping in a storm. So essentially, from here, put the awning down. I'll try to get some shots of the track. The track is covered in water. It looks absolutely epic, but it's a bit hard to get the camera out because obviously the camera just gets soaked, and I want to get through this video with a working camera. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky to get the shots, but hopefully on the way out, if it dries up enough, which it should do, I'll get the camera out. If not, I'll just whip out the GoPro and just use some GoPro shots. But yeah, she's wet. She's very wet. But how good is the southwest? Everything's green, everything's lush. Oh, it's beautiful. So yeah, Jaspers Lake. The lake's actually right behind me. I'll get the drone up if I can of the lake. I don't know how much you're going to see, but maybe on the way back in tomorrow, because I've got to come back through this way tomorrow. I might get the drone up tomorrow and get the shots. But you'll see those shots now, but if I can get them tomorrow, hopefully, then it might be a little bit more sunny. Because apparently tomorrow clears up and all this sort of rain buggers off. So I believe it's the tail end of the cyclone that was up north that's come down. We're just getting the sort of the remnants of that. So camping in a ex-cyclone. Ugh. Man, it gets me excited. I love this kind of stuff. I do love camping in the rain. It's so good. Everything gets soaked, but oh man, you just can't be any more in touch with nature, especially in a time like this. Look at it. Beautiful. Oh man, I do love it. All right, I'm gas bagging. Yeah, we'll wait for this to clear all up, and we'll keep on moving and grooving. been a bloody awesome trip. Middle of nowhere, on the way to Jaspers Beach. I'm pretty sure this is still open. There was a sign saying that I think it might have been Jarradine Road or something like that was closed, but I'm pretty sure this is the track that gets me to Jaspers Beach. Just gonna have a quick gander. Yeah, so continue along here, and then you end up on Jaspers Beach. So I'm gonna continue down there. It's about 15 minutes away, so it's pretty slow going through here. Almost like you're driving through a jungle. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so the weather's not letting up. I thought it might have calmed down a bit, but it doesn't look like that sort of spot in the rain has really held up, but that's okay. I'm going to keep on going down, find a spot. There's a little camping spot it's on the way down to the beach. So I was going to camp, there was this place where I was going to sort of camp, which is sort of in the dunes, to the right of Jaspers Beach. So as you go down, you take a left, and then you end up at this campsite. But I may not go down there because it might be pretty average on the beach. We'll have to see when we get there. But mate, I am having a bloody awesome time. Look at all this scenery. It's so hard to get shots like this though, if you know what I mean. Like when it's raining, you got expensive camera equipment getting really wet, so you got to be sort of quick on your toes. You probably see it in the outtakes if I put them up, me running like a madman trying to get the camera. Oh man, but look at that. All opens up, it's sort of shrubbed, it's so green. It looks like you're driving through a forest. It's bloody epic. Alright, let's keep cruising and get down to this beach and set up some kind of camp and see how we go. But the track's getting narrower, and these trees are getting a little bit overgrown, so I don't know. I mean, there is tracks down here, so I don't remember the last time it's obviously been driven, but not that long ago, that's for sure. Alright, let's keep moving, Oh, getting excited. So we're pretty much pulling up to the campsite. So there's campsites on the way into Jaspers Beach. It's a hell of a track. I went the complete wrong way. I went the backwards way, apparently. That's right, it was bloody good fun driving that track. But at the moment, I'm just at 20 PSI, which is doing these tracks pretty well. But apparently there's 3 campsites down here, so... Oh, look at the ocean! It's so angry today. That's sick. So anyway, there's 3 campsites down here. Based on today's weather, I reckon I'm going to have this whole place to myself, because there's no one else crazy enough to come camping on a day like today. But there could be other people. Oh, that was soft. I haven't gone past any of the campsites yet. They look like they're right on the beach, which is pretty cool. But when I get down there, I'm going to have a bit of a walk down the beach, see if I can hopefully get to the other spot, because that would be pretty awesome. And then have a bit of a look around. So there's the first campsite. No one in there. What we got around here? It's actually quite a nice little spot, this. So this is the other campsite. No one in there, but that's not really big enough for my car. That must be the last one. Okay, cool. And then this takes you down to the beach. Alright, let's have a bit of a squiz at... Oh, that ocean looks so angry. Okay. 2 ways in. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. Oh, the beach is huge. Yes, that's so sick. I'm going to have a look down here. Wow. There's literally no one down here. Got this place all to myself. Oh, look at the rocks. Look at the... That's so sick. Wow. That's crazy. And the weather's calming down. Beautiful. Alright, let's have a look-see, I reckon. Oh, have a go at this. Look at the ocean. That's so sick. Look at the car. Ah, love it. Down there, man, if it was like good weather, no wind, you could probably camp down there. Wow. The ocean's so angry. Beach is good though. It's huge. You can just park up on the beach here if you wanted to. So good. Alright, I reckon I'm going to shoot down the beach, have a bit of a look-see, see if I can get into that spot, because I reckon that's the place to be. That's a beautiful little spot to camp up. Saw it on Google Maps, so hopefully it's half decent, but if I can park up on the beach and this is me backdrop in the morning, how good, how bloody good. Alright, I'm going to get back in the car because she's a bit wet, hence the old raincoat. Yeah, let's have a bit of a squeeze down there and see what's going on. Have a go at this, would ya? Ooh, yeah. So, dinner. What are we doing? We're doing some pulled pork burgers because, ooh wee, that looks good. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. Alright, just going to take the temperature because it does have to be a little bit scientific for this. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, put you there. Pulled pork burgers. Alright, very simple to make, just takes a little bit of time. I've got a sesame seed bun right here, just got to toast it. Some barbecue sauce, because you can't have pulled pork burgers with some barbecue sauce. Now come on. I have a little bit more of the paprika sort of spice mix. May sort of rub that into it to see how we go. But first off, I have forgotten to grab a fork, so I'll move my little thing. Might just grab a knife out as well, so I can slice up. And I'll grab, ooh, that's a bit hot. Okay. Fork. And I might use a knife. No, I shouldn't need the knife. Should be fine. Right. What am I hitting? Oh, the knife. Try that again. There we go. Alright. Got our ingredients. Don't want to get that too hot. I just want to have that just so. First things first, I'm just going to cut the butcher's wire. Put that in the bin. Because we take our rubbish with us. And I'll take this one off as well. Oh, it's, oh hang on. Can't have that big on the bin. Let me just have a bit of a taste test. So, just to get a bit of an idea of what's going on here. It's already falling apart. Oh. Alright. Before we get too excited, I'm gonna, ooh, she's hot, she's hot, she's hot! Alright. Just gonna move this guy out of the way. We don't need you anymore. Okay. Oh, look at the steam going off it. Alright. Pulled pork's quite easy. You just want to get your fork, smash it down. Ooh. A little bit tough in the middle, that's alright. Still going to do the same thing. This is a little bit tougher, but she's hot, she's hot, she's hot. Still shreds perfectly. Ooh, she's warm. She has been sitting in the oven. I turned it off about an hour ago, but she's still got some heat in her, which is good. It's a bit hard to do this when you're camping, but I'm just going to rip apart these. I do have clean hands. Alright, so now we've got that all sort of shredded up. What I am going to do is I'm going to get that pan back and hit it with the juices out of the bottom of the pan, and then rub a little bit of the spice syrup. But first things first, have a go at that. Look at that. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me go grab that pan again. We'll just get the juices out of there. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Look at that. All that flavour. Beautiful. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lightly dust this because it's already got a fair bit on there already. But just want a little bit more for the bits that were inside, so we can sort of mix that up. Ooh, yeah. That'll do kindly. Got there just enough for two. I'm just going to sort of mix this up. Let's have a go. Oh, hell yes. Oh yeah. I can't wait any further. Let's get this thing on. Let's get these things toasting. Ooh. It's got a bit of kick to it as well. That with the barbecue sauce. That's gonna like, oh man, it's so good. That is real good. Wish I could fit two in. Oh, we can fit two in these one. All right. Now we've got that done. Let's get a bit of a situation going. But you know what we do? Since Feral Brewing, good old Feral Brewing, they sponsored this video. We'll call this, meant to roll these. Alright, call this the Biggie Burger. Because it's got a big old pig on it, or a warthog or something. We'll call it the Biggie Burger. Ooh. Toast your buns. Toast your buns. Oh, that's going to go down real well. Alright. Turn you off. Let's start making this up. First things first, I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on the bottom. Now, up to you how you want to do your burger, but I figured with a burger, if you've got a bit of sauce on the bottom and the top, at least you've got something for the meat to stick to. Now you want to have a generous serving of the old pork on there. Generous serving. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. All right. Coleslaw. Going to keep it super simple here, guys. Straight from Woolies. Bit of colour. I'm going to go barbecue sauce on top as well. And just a dash in there. Oh yeah. This is real nice barbecue sauce too. Sweet Baby Ray's. I do like this barbecue sauce. And there you have a go. Oh yeah. Pulled pork Biggie Burger. Hell yeah. All right. All right. Let's get into it. Oh, how good does it look? That is. Oh. So obviously you're getting the coleslaw for it, but the pork and the spices, and then you put a little bit more spice in there with the juice. That would easily go down. One of the better camping burgers I've ever made. Wash it down with the old biggie juice. Don't have too many of those around campfire. You'll be sleeping in a chair before you know it. And this honey barbecue sauce, that's pretty tight. That's tidy, like. So good. Alright. You've seen enough of me eating. I'm going to sit down, enjoy this night. Everything's pegged down. Looks like the rain has stopped, finally. We've got enough here for probably another one. But looks like we've got a bit of a sunset thing going on. I'm not sure how good it's going to be with the clouds. See if I can get a shot of it, but I'll leave it there. This is episode 1 of the 2-part series. Tomorrow we're going to cruise out of here. I'll go film Lake Jasper and all that kind of thing because it was bucketed down today. And then we're going to Calc up. And let's get this big 3-ton behemoth up Calc Hill in 6,000 RPM. So good! Alright, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in part 2 if you want to come along. And as always, like, subscribe, all that kind of cool thing, all cool stuff. And yeah, if I don't see you out on the tracks and trails, might see you out here at Jaspers Beach. If not, I'll see you later. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. And next time you go camping, you got the travel buddy, get one of these into you. It takes about 5 hours, but goddamn, they're tasty. See you later, guys.